ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
I'm like a dog in heat.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward it.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the third day of February 2026. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday on the Power Trip Morning Show. Johnny Bones on his way in, then he heads straight on down to, he's headed to Florida eventually for some spring training. That means, he's like the groundhog. Marnie Malarney Godarney will be here as well. And a cast of thousands. Let's get her started with some comedy from Monroe Martin on Eating Healthy. Power Trip Morning Show. Now, it's a Tuesday morning. You might be Tuesday tired. We're going to be that audible caffeine, we hope. Let's try to make it a good day, shall we? Come on in. I am glad you are here.
I believe that you can only eat as healthy as the stores surrounding your area. I live in Bedside, Brooklyn, so I don't have a chance at all. No matter what store I go to, there's always a full refrigerator dedicated to Arizona iced tea. Arizona iced tea was designed to kill the lower class. 32 ounces of straight diabetes for only 99 cents. I drank one, I peed out cake. That's how sweet it is. Ooh, red velvet. I've never even seen the animals eat healthy around my way. Like, I've never seen the rodents, like a squirrel, eat an acorn or a nut. I seen a squirrel eat a peanut M&M, and I was very concerned. I was concerned because he ate all the chocolate and left the nut. I was like, yo, you gotta slow down on the sugar. You're gonna lose your tail, man.
God, no.
The finish line is waiting. Fate is on your side.
Ballish to me, but
You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
2026 Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cope. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, so we're going to rip. We're going to complain.
hi, Corey.
Hi. Yeah, yesterday we had Ben Lieber to break down the Quasi firing, and now we have John Bonus to talk about Derek Falvey. I assume they did an emergency podcast.
Yes, they did. It was
and you
great.
listened to it?
I did, yeah. It was excellent.
Are they
I
excited?
like that they started it with woo, 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 emergency.
Yeah, the emergency song they have is outstanding.
Woo, woo.
How does it go?
It says, it's an emergency, and then some other guy goes, what's that? And then the other guy goes, it's John and AG. It's pretty good.
But it's not those two guys themselves singing it?
No, it's
they hired somebody.
Some guy, yeah. I think his name is Stuart.
John
He
and
writes
the
all-
Attorney General?
Yeah. Yep. Gleeman got replaced.
No,
Yeah. Doesn't Rosie know him?
probably. Or he knows Rosie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, good point.
You think
Better
Sauce
than Capital
knows?
Grill.
You think Sauce knows the Attorney General? Yes or no?
Sure. Yes, I think he does. He does. Of the state of Minnesota.
No, I'm saying of the United States.
Then if he does, he knows more than me.
I do not.
Okay. Just wondering.
You know who
say-
it is of
Yeah.
the state of Minnesota, right?
Do you know the state of Minnesota Attorney General?
Yeah, it's is it Keith Ellison?
See? Yeah.
Look at that. All right.
Yeah, there you go. He and I are in the same
No, in
wavelength.
it does. It does feel like the Attorney General of the United States changes every 2 weeks, but this one, I almost tipped my hand. But they've been in there for a little chunk of change now.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah,
forgot
no
it's,
idea.
It's Kristi Noem, isn't it?
You're close.
It's
Right gender.
the B. What's her name?
Is it Pam
Starts with a
Bondi?
B.
Starts with, there you go. It's just funny. The B. Yes, it does start with a B.
That's not what I meant.
Yes.
The B.
The B.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
Well, another
Got
day
it.
gone for me.
The B.
Well, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yep,
Another day
well,
for
that'll
me.
do it.
That'll do it.
Yeah.
The bee will be here in like 5 minutes. John Bonus should be walking in any
I thought
second.
you were going to say
Nope,
seven.
not doing the other one.
No.
Oh.
No. No, Marnie will be here too later, though.
You guys ever watch Peaky Blinders?
No, I never did.
No.
It's real good, man. I'm watching it now.
For the first time or the second
For the
time?
first time. I've started it a few times, but it's pretty damn serious, man. You know, like an episode or two, and you're like, okay, I'm going to need a shower and a bath and seance.
Oh, my.
Right, you know, it's real good, though. Real good.
So when it first came out, my wife and I gave it a shot, and I remember the first episode, I couldn't understand what they were saying.
Yeah.
And she likes watching it with subtitles. Yeah. I hate that.
Yeah, I watch with subtitles. I do.
I'm not there to read.
Yeah.
So shows that require subtitles, I struggle with, unless it's like a foreign film where there's no choice. But when it's supposed to be English, I'm like, I can't understand a word they're saying.
Yeah, that's tough.
That was really tough. So we never went back to it, but I've heard it's spectacular. Everybody loves Peaky Blinders.
And they're about to release a movie.
Right.
You know, which is... if you don't know what Peaky Blinders is, it's right after World War I. It's an Irish gang who is led by
Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy, thank you. That's his name, and they're a gang. I mean, literally, and it's incredibly large scale. It's sort of like Game of Thrones, only modeled after real people. Like the Peaky Blinders were a real gang. Were modeled after real people. But Thomas Shelby's the main character, and it's just the storyline's great, and it's hard to follow, but it's fascinating as well, and it's character studies and blah 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 blah. But anyway, long story longer. Last night I was watching, and Thomas Shelby's talking to Winston Churchill, and Winston Churchill he's a jackass, and I don't know if he was in real life, but in the show he is, and blah blah blah. He asked Thomas Shelby, he says, he rips Thomas Shelby. He says, I'm sure your mom was born in a tent. And he said, no, my grandma was born in a tent. My mom was born in a boat. But Thomas says, it's cool. He's like, I know you're Winston Churchill, but you can bite my nuts. Right?
Sure.
Right? Didn't say that, but you get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Winston Churchill says, do you have a gardener, Mr. Shelby? Doesn't matter why you asked him, I just did. And here's what Thomas Shelby's answer is, and I can't get it out of my mind. Listen to this answer.
3 generations of men with no ambition who are happier than I will ever be.
Talking about his gardeners. He's got 3 of them. And they're all related. And it's 3 generations of men with no ambition who are happier than he'll ever be.
Sure.
And I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Right? Damn. I'm sorry. I don't know
Peaky
why.
Blinders was your therapy
Yeah.
for the day?
Yeah, it's just like what a moment. Like what a yeah, boy, there's a lot of I went to bed thinking about that one last night. It's like, wow, that's really something. So what is happiness, right? Like the pursuit or the enjoyment? And can you have one without the other? Apparently you can.
Yeah, well, again, I listen to my guy Conan's podcast all the time. Conan is extremely famous, extremely rich, extremely accomplished, and all he talks about all the time, especially with comedians, when comedians are on that podcast, they talk about how they're constantly disappointed, constantly doubting their own abilities and their careers. Right. They're just never happy because there's always somebody else doing something better, and it always pisses them off.
Yeah.
Just because of competitive jealousy. It doesn't matter how accomplished you are, they're always not happy. Because they're not, next or the biggest.
Yeah. Right.
I doubt a gardener cares.
Correct.
Right.
That does sound freeing.
Right.
Yeah.
And I like repetition, but I don't like yard work.
Yeah, me either.
I kind of do.
Oh, man, I hate it.
I like mowing the yard.
I'm not good at it.
A lot of people like mowing the yard. I don't like it. I feel like it's a waste of time, but I understand people like it for the therapeutic process.
Yeah.
You throw on some headphones and you just cruise for an hour or two.
But what if you wrote music just because you liked writing music? What if you wrote stories just because you liked writing stories? What if you did morning radio just to make people happy? Sure, they still hate you, but...
Or at least half of them do.
Yeah. What if you did morning radio because it was fun, right?
Yeah.
What if you had no ambition? But then would you just be stagnant and never accomplish anything? Hell, I don't know. I got to think about this more. I went to bed. I've been going to bed at a set time. It's one of my normal, my new little 2-minute improvements.
Good for you.
And it's helping.
What time?
Yeah.
Well, I turn everything off at 10 p.m. It's off,
Yeah.
and I go to sleep. And I thought I would lay there and stare at the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday it took me 3 minutes to fall asleep. Last night it took me 7.
Wow.
Zonks. Gone.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm trying to change things.
I'm going to bed earlier and earlier these days, which is
Same.
good.
Well, we're old and we have no ambition.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, but Chris, to have ambition, you need to be offered incentive. That has
right.
changed over the last 10 years.
You're right, and so I can either I can be a frustrated little ball of anger, or I can aim my efforts, and that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. Like next, not this weekend. Next weekend, I'll be in Montreal for the first time in my life.
Yeah, what can be wrong about that?
Nothing. Hookers are there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have ambitions.
Yeah. Them.
They have apparently an awesome poker room up there. You should stop by.
I bet they have more than one.
Because my guess is it's attached to something else that you would like that's not poker.
I think the prostitutes call their home the poker room.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
I think you'll
I've
love
heard Montreal.
Montreal.
I've heard it's awesome.
I've heard
Yeah,
good things.
same. I've heard it's outstanding.
Weekend after that, I'm in Buffalo, and I love Buffalo.
Yeah, it's like, 30 minutes west of the Twin Cities. Beautiful.
Yeah, I like that city too, but this one's actually in New York.
Yeah, that'll be great for
Yeah,
you.
man, see, I'm trying things, boss.
Speak some French in Montreal, right? Second largest French city in the world.
The only French I know is
speaking.
oui.
Where are you staying when you go to Buffalo?
Don't ask. I'm
La
gonna.
Quinta.
I'm staying there, but I'm only waving at people
Can
as I
I-
walk through the casino into my room.
Can I guess?
Sure, baby.
Seneca Buffalo Creek Casino?
Seneca Allegheny. Oh. But you're right.
Go to Fallsview. Isn't that right over the border in Niagara? Fallsview Casino.
Yeah,
They used to have a WPT there. I don't know if they still do.
Really?
if I go to Fallsview,
Yeah, it's
it's
over.
because I went to the casino before I got there.
And the view of the falls was you. Well, hopefully Superman takes 15 minutes to change clothes and dive off the thing and save you.
The last thing I'll say will be like what's his name? Tim Connors from Groundhog's Day. What's his name?
Phil Connors.
Phil Connors.
Yeah.
Phil. I'm all out of ambition. Don't drive angry.
Though somebody's going to say, Chris's famous last words were, any of you sons of bitches, Superman? Because if not, I'm all out of ambition.
Yep.
Should have been a gardener. Bye.
I don't care.
So good. That's
Anyway.
such a good scene.
That's a weird way to start the show today. You know what?
It's
It's too
heavy.
bad that Boney's is not here yet because he loves this kind of stuff.
He does. He does
he
like
does.
when we're depressed and ready to give up on
Yes.
Tuesdays.
Yes, he does.
Which is like clockwork. It is every Tuesday we hate everybody and want to leave.
Just a bit outside.
Yep. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel pretty good today.
So what time do you think you go to bed on average?
About 8:30.
Damn.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, that is really early.
Yeah.
That's, if you're getting a full 8 hours, that's the healthiest thing of any of us. And did you nap though too?
No.
Oh, you've stopped napping since
napping,
Louis?
Yeah.
How's that
Oh
going
man,
for you?
no more napping.
I mean, it's going all right.
That wasn't a ringing
But
endorsement.
still, as a father and in Kelly's case, a mother of a 1-year-old, you're supposed to sleep when they sleep, so they don't drag you down. So you don't nap when he naps.
No.
Damn.
Half the time he naps like on my shoulder. Like I hold him and he falls asleep.
Yeah, that's the perfect time to sleep too. You can fall asleep.
Because I don't think I'll be doing that when he's 15. you
I
know?
hope
So,
not. That's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah. Good point. But you know what I mean. Like he won't be doing that when he's 25.
That's even weirder.
Like I don't sleep on my dad's chest.
No, that would, well, one of the four of us does.
3 men. No.
What? 3 men and a little lady?
3 generations of men with no ambition who are happier than I will ever be.
So think about that. When Louis has a son,
Yeah.
3 generations of men,
Yeah.
no ambition. Because Lawyer Lambert tried.
Yeah, he
I
did.
can't say Dob because Dob's in the same generation as you. I don't
Yeah.
care if Dob tries. You
Yeah.
don't. Right, but Lawyer Lambert tried. He's a lawyer.
Yeah, he is.
He did. He didn't just try. He did.
He did
Yeah,
something.
He succeeded.
I doubt he gardens.
I mean, I tried for a while.
You've tried planting your seed.
Yeah.
Worked once.
Yeah.
And now here's you at about 6:45.
I'm pretty tired.
Well, you didn't nap yesterday.
Man, I've thought of that, and I've tried it, and man, am I just worthless by about 6 p.m. if I don't nap.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah.
It's this ambition, though. It gets me all down.
I put up a new gate in our basement to keep Louis from trying
your wife
to
there?
No.
Is it a gate or a cage?
It's a gate. I did that. Played a little Madden. This is all while he was sleeping.
Fire away.
What else did I do? We went to Target.
Big
Fire
day.
away.
Yeah, big day.
Big day.
Yeah, it was fun.
A gate, Madden, and Target.
Yeah.
Man, that is adulting.
Yeah, man, good for you.
Outside of the Madden.
Yeah, it was adulting.
Nice job.
Yeah, it's fun. And who knows what we have in store today?
Who knows? Maybe Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yeah, I don't know what we'll have time for. But
Hard
how
to say.
glorious. As Robin Williams said in his last movie when Ben Affleck's character said, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. And Robin Williams said, how fun. It's a good way to look at life.
It's right. He's right.
Yeah. How exciting, I think, is what he actually said.
I am definitely not a gardener. You know what else I am not? I am not a builder nor a remodeler.
No, you're not. But you know who is? Builders and Remodelers at buildersremodelers.com, who bring us the first segment of this Power Trip Morning Show on every day. Thank you.
Builders and
Thank you,
Remodelers.
Builders and Remodelers.
Bonus should be here shortly. Marnie Gellner later. Lots to talk about between now and 9 o'clock on the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
A one-of-a-kind performance for one night only. Dave Chappelle returns to Minnesota February 16th at Grand Casino Arena. We're taking your talkbacks for tickets. Use the talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app. Tell us why you belong in the crowd. Winners will be selected all week long. Get the details at KFAN.com, keyword contests.
Chris,
My name is Skip.
On Thursdays, right, we go to commercial and sometimes we come back because Tommy tells us something that blows our minds and then we're all unnerved and the listeners are pissed because it's like, well, you can't really tell us what you just said, so now you're just pissing us off by teasing us that he said something disgusting or amazing again. It's a little bit different the rest of the week. For example, Zach and Sauce and I just spent 4.5 minutes discussing and debating how strange the name Hoda Kotb is. So, different vibe during the commercial breaks from Tuesday to Thursday.
Yeah.
Very different.
Well,
What kind of last name is Kotb?
Yeah.
well, 3 men with no ambition.
Exactly. No, but how we got there was the Savannah Guthrie story.
How about that?
And then we started talking about how weird Hoda Kotb's name is. But, man,
Terrible.
terrible. Right at first, she was missing. And then the report was that there was a crime scene connected to the missing person story. And then there was the press conference. The guy just flat out said, look, this is not the kind of person that has dementia-like qualities. She has her faculties. Like, she didn't just wander off. And now everybody's saying it's pretty clear she was taken against her will. So now, I mean, the chances that this ends up good is not very high, which is terrifying. So
Horrible.
So, yeah, we transitioned a very, very serious story into Hoda Kotb.
Yeah.
That was our commercial break. Hey, John Bonus.
There's Johnny Bones. Boy, the smell of coffee wakes me up.
Yeah, it's so good.
Just as much as the taste of it.
Yeah.
I'm all Pavlovian over here.
Yeah.
Man, thanks, John Bonus.
Yeah, thanks, Bones.
I'm going to miss John.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, do you leave today? When do you leave?
I leave at 7:30.
Oh, he leaves at 7:30. He's got to bail early to catch a
man.
flight to get the hell out. He's even wearing
No,
twins.
he's driving.
Oh, you're driving.
He's driving to
Oh, that's right. I forgot you have the Cunanan Trail.
Yeah.
You're following in his footsteps.
What?
The Cunanan Trail.
That's true. That's exactly right. Yeah.
You're going through Pennsylvania and then down the east coast to Florida.
Correct.
Just like Andrew Cunanan. Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Florida.
And what is Andrew Cunanan?
Don't worry about it. He's not a prospect.
No, he was.
He's no longer with us.
Don't pretend you don't know who
I'm
it
glad
is.
he's not with us.
All right.
Yeah.
Got it.
You don't know the name Andrew Cunanan?
No.
Damn.
It doesn't tickle your mind at all. There's not a.
Were you
That's
here,
interesting.
Were you here in the 90s?
He definitely was.
Yeah.
Was he what now?
Yeah,
The
I was
decade.
here.
Yeah.
I was here the latter half of the 90s.
But you were in
Back here
America,
95.
right? You had access to the news.
I was in Philadelphia, which is apparently part of his path.
Philly, forget me not.
Did you go to a lot of cemeteries in Philadelphia?
I did not.
Oh, well, then maybe you missed him.
It could be.
Cunanan
Yeah, it could be that you
Trail.
missed
What
it.
a great bit.
Cunanan Trail.
That's so
We're just
good.
coming up with nicknames the last couple of weeks. And
Yes.
Bonus is on the Cunanan Trail. It's like the Oregon Trail. This is the point where he gets to pick his job.
Yeah.
And his name.
Does seem.
And don't get dysentery.
All right.
Yeah, like you're
I'll
gonna catch
work on
something.
that.
Sure, yeah.
You're definitely going to catch something. Are you going? See, let's just see how close this is. At any point during spring training, when you're down there watching the Twins, will you be on a boathouse of any kind?
No, I don't think so.
What if somebody offers to go party on a boathouse?
Sure.
All right, so there's a possibility you end up on a boathouse.
Yes.
You are
Yep.
at the beginning of the Cunanan Trail.
Here you go.
All right.
Yeah.
I am really looking forward to researching that, having Chrissy research this while we were driving.
I bet she's
all the way
familiar.
to,
I have a hunch she's familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had more reason to fear.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Well said.
I heard a bit of the Peaky Blinders discussion. First of all, great show.
Great show.
Yep.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched. Have I made it all? How many seasons are there? I think I made it through like 5.5 or 4.5.
You're
I
real
don't know
close,
that I've seen
man.
all of it.
I think it's 6 or 7. Let me look. I should know that because I'm committed now.
Part of the cool theme about it is that because it's just following World War I, you've got these various differences in classes. From everybody from the very poor to the very rich, but all these men were serving in World War I and have somehow made it through that hellish experience. And no matter what class they're at, they can relate to each other at that level because they have all kind of had that shared trauma of experience, like including Winston Churchill and Thomas Shelby.
Right.
Who's
6 seasons, by the way.
The news guy?
What? What are you giggling?
No,
do you think Don Shelby?
no, the comedian Shane Gillis has a bit involving Thomas Shelby, and yeah, it's very funny.
Okay.
It's
Would
only
you like
where-
to share with the class? Or
it's just about how you don't really know exactly what side he was on, and how he just knows way too much about the Confederate side. It's I just was laughing because only other time I've heard that name, and I was like, oh, that's right.
Is he related to Don Shelby? Because Rosie would like to have him on his podcast.
Yeah.
Which is still going strong, by the way, Chris.
I know. Yeah, he's
Tough
still.
break.
angry
You
about
doubted
that,
it.
You doubted him.
I'm gonna.
Take him down to Capitol Grill and make things better.
That's kind of you.
I got a text from Parker Fox last night. It was a picture.
Sex!
He watched, and I don't know if we talked about it yesterday at all, but the 1980 Miracle documentary on Netflix is
It's
a
outstanding.
must-watch.
Yep.
Regardless, I mean, it's amazing. And of course, toward the end there, Mark Rosen does make a brief appearance.
Yeah.
And so he goes. He sent me a picture, and he goes, "Is that Rosie?" I go, "Yes." And he goes, "Wow, unreal. How'd he get down there?" And I'm like, "Well, press pass, but also." I wonder if does Parker know that, this is...
He might not know that Rosie was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, do they not get Channel 4 in Faribault?
Yeah. Well played.
Seriously, he might not.
Yeah.
I want to ask him next time he's in, which is probably tomorrow?
I mean, Rosie hasn't been off Channel 4 for that long.
What,
4 or 5 years?
But Parker
No.
definitely knows him from
10?
the radio show.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if he knows about the TV side.
I bet. Yeah. When was Rosie's?
I don't know. Time loses meaning after about if you're 45.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Once the
I thought you meant life, actually.
yeah, right. I heard that discussion too. Yeah, we could dive into that in our little therapy session, side therapy session, or
Purpose,
on the air.
ambition, drive.
Purpose, ambition, drive.
2018.
It's weird that ambition becomes almost a vice.
I mean, no.
Of course it does. Especially if you have OCD.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes, even more so. Right. Yeah. I'm the vice I am currently unpacking a little bit is admiration, which is similar to ambition. Are you chasing admiration?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it.
And what has triggered that is I find myself less willing to make videos than I ever was to jump on the air or jump on the or write or anything like that. And I think it's because I'm a little too careful. I know I'm not as good at it, and when I try to do it, I'm much more interested in being perfect and saying exactly what I want to say, etc., as opposed to just being open and vulnerable and talking, which I think is also something that people respond to and reaches people and forms community, which are the things I'm interested in. So, am I worrying too much about being admired?
Right.
Which is a weird.
Yeah.
Weird vice to recognize.
Well, at
in
least you have
oneself.
self-awareness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm having
It's
a
not
hard
great.
time getting motivated to entertain people when they're so rotten to me for 24 hours a day.
I mean, there's that.
No, for real. I'm being honest.
no, I know.
There are people on both sides. I can't turn on email or any kind of social media without being told how bad I am by everybody, even people I agree with. And by the way, I agree with them when they tell me I'm rotten too. But it is hard and I have to keep reminding myself the small amount of people that are rotten to me is a small amount of people compared to the amount of people that listen to this radio show.
Sure.
I have to continue to remind myself that because when I come on here and I think I really want to be great today and make people laugh if I can, I want to be a positive influence on people. I think, yeah, but those people hate me for no reason.
Yeah.
But I'm fighting my way through it, Johnny Bones.
Yeah,
Good for
Johnny
you.
Beans Bones.
That's
Yeah,
right.
this is the sort of thing that one thinks about when one's going on a road trip to Philadelphia.
On the
Spring
Cunanan
training.
Trail, you have a lot to
Cunanan
think
Trail,
about.
that is
Where's
correct.
your first stop?
Trail.
I think we're swinging through Chicago to get Gino's East Pizza.
Pretty
because
sure he did
it's
that.
Yeah, I'm pretty
fantastic.
sure he did do that.
I think he might have got Gino.
And then, I don't know, maybe as far as South Bend today, maybe a little further. And then tomorrow we've got to swing through Cleveland and stop by Slyman's Deli.
Yeah, all of that's right.
God, you have such a great life.
And
Tony.
then,
Well, that's the thing.
and then, I don't know, Pittsburgh maybe? I love Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh's great.
Pittsburgh's great.
The first guy Cunanan killed was named Jeffrey Trail.
That's weird.
That's insane.
Yeah, that
That's
is
really
insane.
weird, man. I said, sorry for.
Didn't he
Jeffrey.
shoot like a cemetery worker?
I think that was in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, can't make this up. Absolutely stopped at Chicago on the way. Killed,
You get a Gino's Eats sausage pizza?
it was in Chicago.
Oh,
He killed
that sounds so
72-year-old Lee Miglin, a prominent real estate developer. So yes, if you're stopping in Chicago and then going to Pennsylvania and then going to Florida, are you cosplaying?
Is this your
Like, are you going to dress as Cunanan? Am I missing something?
If I do, does he wear twins gear? I don't know.
Did you design this trip or did your wife?
Since you don't seem to know who Cunanan is, you're not going to understand this question, but did you pack any Versace on the way? Or does your wife wear Versace?
I can't believe I don't know who this person is.
I can't believe you don't either. You're super smart. I don't know how you don't know this. Damn. Well, anyway, best of luck in Chicago.
I say it all the time. I'm ill-suited for a morning show. This is example 1A.
Front Page Sports is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show, the home of the Cunanan Trail on the Fan.
KFAN welcomes some great shows to Mystic Lake Amphitheater. Leonard Skinner and Foreigner will be there August 16th. Motley Crue will be there on August 21st. And you can get the complete show details on our upcoming shows on the concert page at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
Correct me if I'm wrong or don't care at all and don't look it up. I don't believe there's an original member in either one of those bands.
Leonard Skinner or Foreigner?
Yeah. Not that they're not great. They still play the hits and they have the rights to play as Foreigner and the rights to play as Leonard Skinner. The lead singer is the brother of the lead singer. So I mean, that's something. But I don't believe
Frank Skinner.
Yeah.
I don't believe there's an original member in either of those bands.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, Foreigner has some absolute
dirty white boy.
slammers.
Hey, speaking of concerts, last Friday at First Avenue, Tom Morello was playing, right?
Yeah. Springsteen.
And exactly, teased for a couple days that there was going to be a special guest. A lot of people guessed it was going to be Bruce.
Right.
There's a past connection between the two of them. They're fighting the same cause, so on and so forth. So a lot of people correctly predicted Bruce Springsteen. But the dark horse, and I love this article, Chris. I think you're going to want to read the Rolling Stone article. All you have to read is the headline, and you're going to get excited.
Okay.
The headline, RollingStone.com, talking about Tom Morello's show last Friday, simply says, Zach De La Rocha, this is the moment you were made for.
Oof. Yeah.
Basically, like,
Where you at?
if you were ever going to get your S together and get Rage Against the Machine back together, where are you?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, because there were people going, is if it's not Bruce on Friday, could it be Zach?
Yeah.
Could it be Rage Against the Machine at First Avenue last Friday? I mean, if that would have happened and I wouldn't have been there, I would have been so mad.
Yeah.
I love Tom Morello. He's one of the greatest guitar players of all time. He's one of my all-time favorites, but it's not Rage without Zach.
No, it is not.
Man.
So what is Zach doing?
That's a great question. He's been doing side projects and weird stuff the last 20 years. And they've obviously had some weird moments with chemistry. But back to COVID. Remember, they had a reunion tour up and running, and it got scrapped because of COVID. I was going to go see him at Target Center. That would have been the third time I've seen him. And then that show got scrapped and never happened.
Yep. Well, then they announced another show.
Were we gone?
And then it got scrapped again.
That got scrapped for no
I thought we were gone.
No, it got scrapped the second time.
Oh, I thought we were in Vegas the second time they were here.
Nope, they never played here.
Never played.
Real
Either way,
nice.
I don't know where Zach is, but I know where you are. You're right there. The other Zach.
Hey.
You're Zach De La Halverson. I need Zach De La Roca back. You know what's crazy, too, about Zach De La Roca? Because you know how old he is? Doesn't he feel perpetually 25 years old because he's got the anger?
Yeah.
He's 56.
I was going to say, he's going to be my age.
You know what I'm saying? He's 56.
Wow. 1 year older than me, yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I don't know. Somebody wake him up.
But I mean, that's partly because he's been out of sight and out of mind for so long.
Exactly. Right? So in our minds, he's still much younger.
This is for you, Zach De La Roca.
I have missed you so much.
Oh, that's kind of you, Hogs.
Yeah. This is for you, Johnny Bonus.
My name is Skip.
All right.
Hey, can you imagine not just a Rage Against the Machine reunion tour? What about an actual full-length album in like 26 or 27? Because they haven't done that since, Battle of Los Angeles, right? Everything else they did the covers album, which was right around that time, too. But they haven't had a full-length album in 27 years. Mm-hmm. Wasn't that like 99?
Yeah.
Battle of Los Angeles? Somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
So they have not put out an album in the 21st century. And they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah. So you just talked about Foreigner and Leonard Skinner maybe not having the original members.
Yeah.
How about being a band that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and they haven't done music in 27 years?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
That is
what are we doing?
Nuts when you put it that way. Yeah.
What are we doing, Rage? Come on, man. Man.
Well, their Wikipedia literally says was an American rock band.
Right. Past tense. That sucks. Let's go. Anybody have his number? Somebody call him.
No.
I can Google it.
Did they make so much money that they don't have to do anything?
Well, but Tom also had Audio Slave.
Yeah, good point.
And again, so it's not
all
like
three of them did.
Right. Everybody but Zach.
Yeah.
Right, because it was basically Rage and Chris Cornell.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I got a phone number for him.
Don't call.
Jeez, that was fast.
He'll scream at you.
Malibu, California.
That checks out.
Yeah, that would make sense.
He's not going to do what you tell him to do.
You know, it's 4:00 in the morning. I'll give it a couple of hours.
I'm pretty tired.
All right, Zach.
All right, Zach, go back to bed, man. You live in Malibu.
Just call him and play his song "Wake Up" into the phone.
There you go.
I think he saw the crowd out in front of him at Woodstock 99 and went, I got to quit this.
Yeah, there's too many people.
Yeah.
That's not what he was thinking.
No, that's not. No. Way to go, Fred
he may have found peace in not performing in front of everybody.
Amen. Maybe he's cool now. Maybe he's doing like Seals and Crofts songs.
Yeah, maybe he saw Limp Bizkit at Woodstock 99 and said, "I can't top that."
Yeah,
maybe that's what it was.
I don't think so.
Maybe
Fred Durst has done it all.
Maybe his mind is blown that Bonus doesn't know who Andrew Cunanan is.
Right. Maybe.
You know, Fred Durst, Frederick is his middle name, so his first name, I believe, is William. So Billy Durst doesn't sound as awesome as Fred Durst, right?
No one knew that but you.
Yeah. That is, no one but you and his mom.
Even Fred
Willie.
forgot that.
Or Willie Durst? Wasn't Will Durst? What was the guy from
Will Durst.
Will Durst, I think, is an actor. Who was the guy?
Who was from SNL?
Who was the guy though that did the Jinx? That was something Durst as well.
That's Fred Durst.
No, that's from Limp Bizkit.
Oh no, my wife was just talking about it yesterday. The Jinx guy. Hold on.
If only there was a website where we could look this up.
That is Robert
Durst. So Bobby Durst and Billy Durst go on tour.
What?
Wes Borland on guitar, Bobby Durst on drums or the tambourine or something.
What a documentary that was.
Thrust.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Hey, thanks, Holiday. Buy 2 Monsters, get 1 free for a limited time, and you can mix and match any flavors you want, including Ultra Punk Punch, only for a limited time at Holiday. Monsters, buy 2, get 1 free.
Hell yeah, Monster and Holiday are the absolute best.
Big fans of both.
Yes, same.
We got a bunch of news and a bunch of games and stuff to talk about. But, John Bonus, we haven't seen you since the big news on Friday, right?
Yes.
Big day in sports, right? You don't get
unbelievable
breaking news to that level happening twice in the same day.
And did you hear Falvey's reaction when he heard that Kwesi was fired?
No.
It was during the press conference.
Oh, I did not know that.
So we are, we first have a half-hour interview with Tom Pohlad. Then we've got a half-hour interview with Falvey. They're not together. They're brought in separately to the Zoom room. And, I don't know, we're maybe halfway through the interview with Falvey, and Lavelli Neal's little icon hand goes up because this is on Zoom, right? And he comes on the camera. He says, I just got to get your reaction to, I don't know if you heard this, but Kwesi was fired. Can I get your reaction to it? And Falvey's like, what? And Lavelle kind of explains it a little bit, and the first words out of Falvey's words is, are you messing with me?
Wow.
Is this a joke?
That would be a Lavelle move.
Yeah, that would be a
classic Lavelle.
The exact quote was
some bot tweeted and Lavelle fell for it.
The exact quote. His initial reaction.
Shifter tweeted it.
He gave a reaction. Turns out they've known each other 20 years.
Oh wow!
They had like a personal connection before they were in this market together.
Really?
But yeah, the initial reaction was, "Are you messing with me?"
No, I didn't know that.
Apparently, he and Connolly and Kwesi have a text string together where they just kind of check in with each other and stuff, and they had been texting that morning.
Why can't they add Billy G to that
Falvey
mix?
had let them know that he was leaving the Twins, and Kwesi had given him a very supportive text back, and then the next thing he was sending a big
Again, what does Bill Guerin have to do to get on that text?
Well, maybe he is. I don't know.
Billy don't have time for that.
Billy G's
he's too busy talking to Fallness and Barrero.
He was on with Barrero last night. It was great.
Yeah. No, it's a moot point.
Yeah, it's a moot point. Yeah. That is correct. All right, but your reaction to Falvey, it sounds again. Do you believe it was mutual? Because Falvey's.
Yes, I do.
You do.
I do believe it was mutual. In that, but even in a mutual breakup, somebody's got to say, "What are we doing here?"
Right.
And I think that somebody was pretty clearly Falvey.
That he's had enough.
Oh, yeah.
So this is more quitting than parting of the ways.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. It was, and I think, similar to being in a relationship, or similar, like if you had I've been in this position where, you are in a job for a long time, you have a new boss. Suddenly that boss has got different visions than sort of you had. The previous boss had, than you had, than than you've got for the organization or something, and it becomes pretty clear, like, yeah, this ain't gonna work, and then it's before you end up getting let go, you end up saying, I'll just find something different. I'll find something that I want to do, and I think that's kind of what happened here. And that's my take on the whole thing. So. And I think that's borne out by plenty of evidence behind the scenes as to what went on. And I mean, you could also look at both of their demeanors in the press conference. Because, when this sort of thing happens, one side's it can go either way, right? Like if the organization side of it is real upbeat about the future, something like that, and the candidate is, yeah, well, I did my best, or not even in the press conference. I mean, that's one sign of it, which way it went. In this case, Falvey was, I would say, effervescent, almost. And Tom Pohlad was very, well, we got to figure out what we're going to do. I think we're, in a good position. I think we can, find some, we've got a change at this level usually has a transition plan. Dave St. Peter was around for 4 months when he was stepping down as president. They don't have anybody else to jump in on the business side operations. They don't have a transition plan. They don't have a person hired. They haven't started the hiring process. And he was trying to walk through on the camera what the criteria might be for that.
Wow.
So, Yeah, I would say this was fairly sudden, and it certainly came from Falvey's side more than it came from Tom Pollett's side.
So, if I'm reading between the lines, they're in a great spot.
Yeah, I mean,
everything's going swimmingly.
I mean, I will say this to defend Pollett a little bit, I guess. This organization has been in a stasis, for lack of a better word, for the last 3 years. Now, that stasis is primarily driven by a cut in payroll, because at that point you're pretty limited on what you can do in terms of additions, and that cut in payroll right now looks like it's going to be yet again from last year to this year about a $20 million cut. Again, for like about the third year in a row, that totals about $60 million. Now, there is a chance they still end up going and signing some folks, so adding to that a little bit. But, the market on that is real limited in terms of the areas that they need to add people. The relief pitcher market has been picked over real well. There is not a top flight reliever left on the free agent market. There's not even a second tier reliever left on the free agent market, right? Their third tier is pretty picked over. That said, I'm hearing rumors that they are still pursuing some free agents that I would not necessarily expect them to pursue. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they add more to it. But the bottom line is, my point was, the organization has been a little bit of a stasis, and it might very well be that Tom sensed that, maybe had some resistance on, hey, we've got to make some big changes around here, because I don't know how excited Falvey would be about big changes, and they came to a mutual agreement that he's probably not the guy. Falvey's not the guy to be wanting to lean into big changes around the organization. So, and I don't blame for Tom Pollett for taking a look at the organization and saying we need some big changes over on the baseball side.
I mean, looking across the league now, it looks like a lot of teams are going to be in the same boat that the Twins were a couple years ago when they lost their TV partner.
Yep.
FanDuel just severed ties with 9 Major League Baseball teams.
Yes.
Is there
McCarthy.
any hope from the Twins' perspective that they might be more competitive now with
if your question is, are they going to be getting a windfall revenue from TV now that they've got 16 teams underneath Major League Baseball control versus 7? I think the answer is not this year.
Okay.
The answer would be, maybe next year. What Major League Baseball is hoping is that they can take a package of like 15 to 20 of the baseball teams and sell it to like Apple for a subscription thing, or Amazon Prime, or get this kind of cash in on the subscription-based stuff out there that somebody's going to overpay them for, a full suite of Major League Baseball options, right?
Yeah.
They might be right on that, they might be wrong on that, but it's not happening this year.
Would that be an equal split?
So, I mean, the nice thing, so that is, yes, I mean, I think that's the way that would work. The nice thing about the way things are trending on a TV basis is that it is slowly driving Major League Baseball towards a national TV revenue split as opposed to the local TV revenue split. The biggest difference we are seeing right now in terms of the large market teams and the small market teams is in their local TV revenue. The Dodgers have hundreds of millions of dollars just from local TV revenue. The Yankees have their own network. Now, all of that, I mean, and the Twins, tried to do some of that, but they're a smaller market, and the cable rug has been pulled out from underneath everybody, including the Yankees. So gradually it looks like the hope for all the small market teams is that the big market teams end up facing the same problem they are facing in sort of their local TV revenue, and end up having to kind of join the party, and it becomes a national TV package. And similar to NFL, they have to split all of their TV revenues equally amongst the teams, as opposed to, which is one of the reasons why, since that isn't happening just yet, I'm less optimistic that we're going to go through a CBA negotiation process next year, and we're going to come out of it with a salary cap. I don't think the owners are going to stick to that just yet. They're going to wait until they can figure out what's going on with the TV stuff, is my best guess.
You are electric.
Well done, Boney.
Thank you for your honesty.
We'll do What Really Matters after this, scores and stats around the world of sports, and then Chris will change your life with something else, including a giant, wild win last night in overtime. We'll talk about that after this on The Fin.
Welcome back. 627.
Hey, Hogs.
Yeah, buddy.
I know you said you were coming over tonight for the Pro Bowl game.
Sure, yeah.
You can also listen to it tonight on The Fan, but I knew you knew that.
That is not correct. Tonight, 6:30 to 9 is Worst Case Scenario Radio.
Oh, awesome. I love that show.
Yeah, that's what it said on the calendar. Worst Case Scenario.
You delete the calendar.
Yeah, but somebody told me Worst Case Scenario is on tonight.
No, it's Pro Bowl games.
Maybe that's the same thing.
No, they're both great.
Pro Bowl games are pretty much the worst case scenario for the NFL.
Someone told you?
Somebody told me.
You talked to somebody?
Somebody told me that you had a boyfriend that looked like a girlfriend that you saw in February of last
Well, you just perked Tommy's interest.
year.
Yeah.
Tommy's in.
Why didn't you just say last year? It's February.
Not this month, Zach.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh boy.
Not this month.
I am stuck in a pair of handcuffs.
Yeah, it's the dream, buddy.
Somebody get Rosie.
It's time for What Really Matters, brought to you by
What Really
Ovo
Matters,
LASIK and Lens. Get LASIK, change your life with Ovo LASIK and Lens. Dr. Mark Lovenoff and Dr. David Whiting.
Is right over here?
Yeah, right off of 394.
Right over there. I see it every
Oh,
day.
yeah.
Those guys are the best.
It's by the old Embers.
Ambers.
The one that was in
sure.
Fargo?
Sure.
Ambers.
I think, yeah.
That's correct.
Sure.
My grandma and I used to go there.
Yeah, your grandma loved Embers.
Oh, yeah. She did.
The alcoholic or the one that never took another lover?
B. The one that...
Her name was B?
No, her name was...
B. Arthur?
Audrey.
So she never took another
name was
lover. She
B.
was
Aubrey?
widowed at what, 45?
Widowed at the age of 45.
She was widowed at the not 1945. She was widowed
at
at the
Channel
age
45.
of 45, and she would take her grandkids to Embers, but not find other lovers.
No, I don't think so. I don't think she had a... Yeah, we would go to Embers or then Byerly's. Used to have a restaurant. We used to go there.
Yeah, a late night restaurant.
Yeah.
Where you pick people up.
When she took you to Embers, was her hair ever a mess?
Good question. Good question.
And did she have a glow?
Good question. And was
I don't remember that.
Was she slightly greasy?
Oh, my God.
Did she have like lipstick smeared on the sides of her mouth like
yeah,
the
and
Joker?
did anybody say anything about a dipstick?
Let me ask.
Zach, your hands up.
Yeah, his grandma at Embers, Woodhawk.
Oh, yeah. He almost got stabbed at that Perkins over there.
I did, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought that was the Maple Grove
It was,
Perkins.
but he got most of it right.
Oh, you got most of it right.
Did your grandma ever get stabbed at Embers?
I mean,
I bet she did. Anyway, yeah, Ovo's right over there.
Are there Embers anywhere?
No, really
Hold on, I'm
anymore,
almost
no.
done.
Sorry.
Campfires.
Oh, they had such good coffee cake.
For clarification, what
Embers.
color was the
Oh, yeah.
lipstick?
Red.
Oh, red lipstick and she didn't find another lover? Come on.
This is where
That's the lover color.
This is where you went in the late 90s for that post-bar hookup.
Yeah, you went to Embers.
Saw Audrey.
Yep, she would go to Rosen's Bar downtown Minneapolis and then go to Embers off of 394.
That's right.
Rosen at a bar?
Yeah, Charlie Sheen was there once.
Oh, Tony.
The Minnesota Wild won 4-3 against Montreal. Chris is going to be there in Montreal. In overtime, Kirill Kaprizov, the game winner, his 32nd goal of the year. Faber scored the tying goal about midway through the third. Gus Bus, 17 saves on 20 shots faced. Not great, but we'll take the win. The Wild have won 4 straight. And in doing so, Zachary, Quinn Hughes, 3 assists.
Excuse me?
And that is a 9-game point streak and a 9-game assist streak, which ties Kirill's franchise record. So if Quinn Hughes gets an assist tomorrow in Nashville, he breaks the record for most consecutive games with an assist for the Minnesota Wild.
And I believe he's a defenseman.
He is, and he's
So crazy.
How about
man.
this, Zachary? Maybe you saw this stat. You follow this more closely than I do. He crossed the 400 career assist mark. He's the 3rd fastest defenseman in NHL history to 400 assists.
Man,
Yeah.
he's good.
I mean, he's completely changed the whole makeup of this team. We talked about it in December, how, the words cup contender certainly came to fruition there. And I mean, he's proven it. He's made everybody better. You mentioned Brock Faber scored yesterday. He's as confident as we've seen Brock Faber. I mean, this team, it's just continues to roll. And, and by the way, I keep I keep mentioning the stat on the Wild broadcast every once in a while. So they all have chips in their pads, right? The advanced
like
stats.
air tags to track their
exactly
their distance.
It will track how long they have the puck. Okay, so the second player who had the puck the most on the ice yesterday, Lane Hudson, had the puck for 2.5 minutes. The first number one player, Quinn Hughes.
Let me guess then. Let's guess.
Go ahead.
If second had 2:30, you said?
Yep.
Let's say Quinn had it then for 4 minutes and 15 seconds.
Yeah, 5:15.
Okay.
I'll go under 4 minutes.
4:27.
Wow.
So he had the puck for 2 more minutes than the next player closest to him. I mean, he's just a puck magnet and so much fun to watch.
Like you said, he has completely changed the makeup of the team. The last time I saw somebody completely change the makeup this much was Sauce's grandmother after Embers.
Gosh.
Yeah, she had to. It was disheveled.
Yeah,
She was disheveled.
and she was sweaty.
Extra napkins and a little cup of water to dip it.
She was greasy.
She was all greased up.
She was disheveled after she got shoveled.
Wow.
She was greasy, and she walked like she'd been riding a horse.
Oh, my God.
Well, maybe she was. Maybe she was.
No, that was my other grandma. My dad's dad fell off a horse. And yeah, that's a true story.
Fell off what?
A horse.
Oh. To say he's better than that.
Yeah.
I was going to say, how many?
Yeah.
Fell off or bucked?
I think she got bucked off a horse.
That's hot.
Careful.
Baby.
So one game to go for the Wild before the Olympic break. They are at Nashville tomorrow at 7 o'clock. And then, again, they don't play until the Avalanche at the end of the month. A couple weeks off.
That's
for the
so
Olympics.
weird for them. I won't be back at Grand Casino Arena for like a month.
You will be missed.
Yeah, Fallness can't
Everybody
wait.
will be missed. Yep.
What really matters, though, is this.
All right, so here's what happened. I fell down a rabbit hole.
Oh, no.
You guys were talking about baseball, and I like baseball. But I can't for the life of me remember why I was distracted by this. But something got me going down the trail of Babyface Nelson. And we all know Babyface Nelson.
Sure.
The criminal with the John Dillinger gang. He has so many connections to the Twin Cities. I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Including the following.
Oh, my God. If you say that he banged Sauce's grandmother, I'm going to laugh so hard.
He banged Sauce's grandmother.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
At Embers. Right off of 394.
So there's a building called the First National Bank Building in Brainerd, Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. I know a place up there. You can get laid.
Jeez, what the hell just happened? You can get laid anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a place in Brainerd.
I believe you. My guess is there's multiple spots.
There's a couple of hookers, one from Le Sueur and one from Chaska.
Oh, he's done a Fargo bit.
It's a Fargo
Okay,
bit.
I got it now.
Took me a
Sorry,
second.
Sorry, yeah.
Go Bears.
Bears. 30 years this year. Keep going, sorry.
So there's a bank in
No, I want to make sure you got it all out. Did you get it all out? Did you get everything you needed in there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good.
Please don't get it all.
Yeah. Keep your distance.
Babyface Nelson, also Lester Gillis, and his gang robbed the First National Bank in Brainerd, Minnesota, which is right downtown, right by Shep's in downtown Brainerd. It's a beautiful building right there. I've actually looked through the windows of it before when it was closed because it's such a cool old looking building, right? Having no idea the following. In October of 1933, Babyface Nelson and his crew robbed the First National Bank in Brainerd, Minnesota. The successful heist netted the gang quite a bit of money for back in the day. The story is that DeGeest was the guy's last name. Wendy DeGeest is her name. Her father was a guy named Zane Smith. Zane Smith was a teenager who was employed as a courier at the First National Bank in Brainerd.
Paul, your hands up.
Wendy DeGeest. Woodhawk.
Yep.
On October 27th of 1933, Zane Smith returned from an errand and found all the employees of the bank lined up along a wall. Babyface Nelson's gang was robbing the joint. They needed the combination to the safe.
Oh, never go to the vault.
Yeah.
He trained.
Can you watch Point Break?
He told the Brainerd Dispatch, Babyface Nelson crouched down on his knees in front of a huge pillager. He jumped to his feet and took after me. He took a hold of the top collar of my top coat, twirled me around, and socked me in the jaw. The blow knocked Smith off his feet. He was dragged across the floor to a spot where bank janitors Mr. and Mrs. L.A. Peterson and guard Bob Titus were located. One of the bank employees they were all corralled, stretched out on the office floor. A baker's dozen of them lay there, and then the tellers arrived, each taken in turn to their own separate vaults. Nelson and his gang escaped with $30,000, which is about $500,000 in today's cash.
It's a good haul.
It really is. Nelson fired his machine gun into the ceiling, ran out to the getaway car, and sprayed the building with gunfire. They simply sprayed up and down the street to make sure nobody followed him, said Smith in 1999. The bullet holes are still in the building.
Okay.
As we speak, they're still there. And and some people bought the building, which at one point was a pawn shop, is now something else. When they took out the false ceiling, they found the old tin ceiling, and the bullet holes were still in the ceiling.
That's awesome.
Right there in Brainerd from Babyface Nelson.
Huh.
How weird is that? I got to go see that building now.
Hey, you know how we always talk about with serial killer sauce that, like, back in the day, the police didn't have the coordination. We didn't have DNA testing. Like, if you could kill and get away for a couple of days, you had a chance to never be caught, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you don't get caught immediately. Back in the day, bank robbing was similar, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So he sprays the building basically going, don't follow me. And if he can get out of town, there's a really good chance he's just going to get away with it. The only thing that's interesting is the guys back then went wet bandits on it. They didn't cover their faces and were like, I don't want them to ever figure out who I am.
No.
They would literally stand and go, I'm Babyface Nelson, and tell your kids that I'm the one who robbed the bank. Because they're like, you ain't catching me.
Hear ye.
Right, they would leave their, quote, calling cards by just announcing who they were. Now, again, if your name's Lester Gillis, you better come up with a goddamn nickname.
Yeah, that's true.
Nobody's afraid of Lester Gillis.
No, you can't be Lester
But I'm afraid
Gillis.
of Babyface Nelson. He might shoot me.
Here's the
he
weird
used
thing.
to work here.
He sure did. He was an intern.
Here's the weird thing. Babyface Nelson was given the name Babyface by this lady who he had once kidnapped. She said he had a baby face, right? Before that, his gang was known as the Tape Bandits because they taped people up when they robbed them.
Again, who's afraid of the Tape Bandits?
Yeah, nobody. I mean, Kevin McAllister.
I guess.
Yeah.
The Tape Bandits.
And if you take a look at his picture, he does have a baby face.
He's got a baby face.
Yes, he does. He looks like a kid.
But I bet you didn't think he had much of a baby face if you were the dude in St. Louis Park, Minnesota.
What?
Would you like to hear the rest of the story?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, wait till you hear this sports thing first.
The Timberwolves lost to the Grizzlies 137-128. No Ja Morant for the Grizzlies, so a team that had lost 6 straight.
His name is No Ja?
Yeah, No Ja. His birth name is Lester, but they nicknamed him No Ja Morant.
It's hard to chew with No
Because
Ja.
he never turned on anybody. He always kept his mouth shut.
So the Grizzle had a 6-game losing streak going in. The Wolves had a 4-game winning streak going in, but why would that matter? The Wolves lose, and Ant scored 39 in the loss. They are at the Raptors tomorrow at 6:30, right before the trade deadline on Thursday. But what really matters about Lester Gillis is this.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Tell me more about No Ja.
I wonder if...
that was such a bad loss.
How cool would it be if we
Max.
found out that Shane Gillis was related to Babyface Nelson?
Okay, here we go.
That would be awesome if that was like his great-grandfather or something.
That would be awesome.
On March 3rd of 1934, John Dillinger made his famous wooden pistol escape from the jail in Crown Point, Indiana. Although the details remain in some dispute, the escape is suspected to have been arranged and financed by members of Nelson's newly formed gang, including Homer Van Meter, Tommy Carroll, Eddie Green, and John Red Hamilton, people he met in St. Paul, with the understanding that Dillinger would repay some part of the money out of his share of the first bank robbery. Sorry. Anyway, the night Dillinger arrived in the Twin Cities, Babyface Nelson and his friend John Paul Chase were driving through St. Louis Park, Minnesota.
Right by Embers.
Wow. Did
And
they
we're-
wave to my grandma?
I think
She was
whole
in the
town,
car.
The whole town did.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
She was waving, kind of.
She was skiing.
Legs were waving.
No.
Jeez.
Babyface Nelson and John Paul Chase were driving through St. Louis Park, Minnesota. They were cut off by a dude, a local salesman, Theodore Kidder, Kidder.
That Teddy Kidder.
Nelson got so pissed off,
Oh, boy.
he chased him down, made Kidder pull over to the curb. When Kidder got out of his car, Nelson shot him dead. Right here in St. Louis Park, Minnesota, where we are sitting right now.
Road
Probably
rage.
on this exact
Yeah.
spot.
This guy's got anger
Yeah,
problems.
this guy needs, he needs to talk to somebody.
You know what he needs? He needs to just pull over, chill out, order a couple of pancakes at Embers.
Yeah.
Take your grandmother out for a nice steak dinner and see what happens.
It says here, Sauce's grandma took him to Capitol Grill.
Oh, well, she's doing her part.
Oh, my God.
How about that? St. Louis Park, Minnesota, right here where we're at right now.
That's is there a sandwich named after him?
Well played.
You're doing weird stuff today. I don't know what you're talking about.
Are we
Well
one
played.
of the breeding
played,
grounds
sir.
for some of the best bank robbers in America?
We didn't breed anybody.
Yeah.
Well,
We were just the resting grounds for
Which
some
is
of the
great.
Sauce's grandma did.
Oh.
St. Paul was the
My poor
infamous
grandma.
rest stop for all of the gangsters in the 30s.
She was the free bread at Embers.
My God.
Wow.
They loved her coffee cake.
Yeah.
Sauce, you know, when you shave your beard accidentally, you have a little bit of a baby face.
And you're a free lunch.
I know.
And you road rage.
Yeah,
It's
I
in your
have
genetics.
Terrible road rage.
Oh, you get that from your
Oh, yeah.
great-grandfather.
Yeah. No, I get
Lester
that.
Gillis.
And my grandpa Bill. He loved
Billy
road
Gillis?
raging. No, Bill Lambert.
Oh, Bill Lambert.
Lester's a real unfortunate name.
Yeah,
really
that's
is.
a terrible
You gotta be
hard childhood.
careful.
Yeah.
Wasn't Lester
Lester
Kevin
Bangs.
Spacey's character in American Beauty?
Yes.
Lester something?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Lester. Hang on. Lester, don't tell me.
That's a little close to home.
I know.
I was going to say, the sentence could have ended at, wasn't Lester Kevin Spacey?
Lester Burns? Burnham? Am I close?
Yeah, Lester Burnham. Yeah.
A day after the Little Bohemia raid, John Dillinger, this guy Hamilton, this guy Van Meter, were driving through Hastings, Minnesota, ran through a police roadblock, exchanged gunfire, and Hamilton, one of the gang, was fatally wounded in Hastings, Minnesota. I'm telling you.
Jeez.
They're all over this place.
My God.
Why did they go? Thanks, St. Paul.
Everywhere.
Yeah, way to go.
I have a air-conditioned, climate-controlled car, and I don't go to Brainerd. These guys are driving around in the...
Why don't you go to Brainerd?
Well, they had banks to rob. They had stuff to
I
do.
suppose.
Money.
More of what really matters after this on The Fan.
Zach's odd today, guys. Be real careful about around here.
He's on one.
He's weird today.
Yeah,
It's
he's in a weird
over
mood. It's bonus.
He just,
Bonus break that out
Sauce
of
just
us.
said, did you just fart? And he said, I did.
I took one for the team, man. I know.
You left one, actually, technically.
Well, he said somebody farted, and I figured it was you, but I'm like, I don't want him angry
Oh,
at
so you took, wow.
So I jumped in front of the fart.
Well, you're like Babyface
You're
Nelson.
just like Hawk's dad.
Yeah.
Where were you when I needed you, Zach?
Yeah. How do you not a double pink eye?
Would you catch a grenade for him?
Yeah.
Would you step in front of a train for him?
No.
No.
Would you
Trains
step
are
into a
scary.
train with
Bruno
him?
Mars would.
He would move Zach out of the way if a train showed up.
Let's do more of what really matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports and in between. Chris will change your life with something else that has nothing to do with professional or amateur athletics.
You got that right.
John Bonus, remember back in the day we let you do what really matters once and everything you did was a baseball story from 100 years ago?
Yes.
And I'm like, you know this is supposed to be non-sports. But it was all right. It was interesting.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I appreciated the
old-timey
work.
baseball language is what it was, yeah.
Oh, boy.
The NFL, we had heard these rumors for weeks. We were even excited about it, and now it's official. The NFL announced that the Saints will officially play a game in Paris in 2026 at France's National Stadium.
The St. Paul Saints?
Unfortunately, no.
No, okay, all right. That would be awesome.
Which two teams are they playing?
I told you, he's weird today. I don't know what's going on.
I'm on drugs.
Well,
Which ones?
Might not want to admit that.
Yeah, now you're going to get a talking to from Abbott.
Lack of sleep.
Plural? Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Black
what
is
now?
sleep?
Wow.
Black and plural is what he said.
Very good.
I'm not exactly sure what that means. Hang on a second. I wanted to quiz you guys.
It's a hell
You
of a
guys are
strain,
smart.
Max. He's trying.
Happy February.
All right, group trivia. Group trivia, right? There's 5 of you. You guys are relatively smart men.
About 4 of them are.
Modern NFL. We all know London. There's a million games in London, right? Between the 2 or 3 different stadiums.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There have been 7 others so far. 7 other international cities that have hosted NFL regular season games. So Paris doesn't count. Games that have not played, even though they've been announced, do not count. Give me the 7 other cities that NFL games have been played in internationally.
Dublin.
London.
Dublin is one. I already said London.
Hamburg.
Sao Paulo.
Hamburg, no.
Where were they playing in
Sao
Germany?
Paulo,
they played
yes.
football in Germany.
Mexico City.
Mexico City is 1. Dublin is 1. Sao Paulo is 1. So you have 3 of the 7.
Berlin?
Berlin is 4.
Yeah.
They play in
Madrid?
Italy?
Did we already say Madrid?
Madrid is 5.
Madrid.
You're missing 2.
Jacksonville,
Did they play?
Florida.
They played in Barcelona too, didn't they? Or no?
I thought they did.
I thought they played. They played in Portugal yet? Or is that next year?
These are both in the same country.
It's got to be Germany, right?
Frankfurt?
Frankfurt is 6. And?
That's
Munich.
What I meant.
And Munich.
Yeah, well
Look at
done,
you
Maxwell.
guys. Look at you guys.
Munich.
So London, Mexico City, Munich, Frankfurt, Sao Paulo, Dublin, Berlin, and Madrid. The NFL has already announced that this year we will have games in Melbourne, Australia.
Yep.
Rio again.
Rio.
I shouldn't say Rio again, Rio, but Brazil again. Munich, Madrid, and then 3 games in London. So it'll be 8 total, and that is the most ever. I believe this year we had 7. Next year we will have 8.
I think Hawk tried to log into his email. I just got it out of the side of my... Is that correct, Hawk?
Did you say
No,
Rio?
I'm trying to read
Yeah,
an
so
article
it'll be
in the
9,
Brainerd Dispatch.
He's going to punch his computer. He just flipped it off so aggressively.
No, it's 8 games this year.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
8
I'm
games.
sorry.
Melbourne, Rio,
Got it,
Munich,
got it.
Madrid, and then
Got it.
3 in London.
Got it.
That'd be sweet. I love the international game.
Same.
We were really, really hoping the Eagles were playing in Melbourne. They are not one of the 2
I was
teams
hoping they'd
playing
stay
in
there.
Melbourne.
You'd go anyway, though, bonus.
No, we're not going to that one. We'll go next time.
Yeah.
Hey, so remind me,
Hi.
the Vikings are at the Saints this year, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that had nothing to do with the place schedule that we were in, correct?
No,
No, we were playing them, I think, regardless.
No matter what, right?
no, I think it does matter. I think, well, whether it's home or away matters. Like if you're 3rd or 4th, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's right. Gosh darn, I can't remember. There's something
I
about
thought
that.
we were
though.
locked into the Saints no matter what.
Yeah, because I thought
at
we
the
started
Saints.
talking about
Are
this in
we-
like November.
Are we locked into the whole division no matter what?
Somebody look it up, or somebody from the Vikings text us, but I'm pretty sure we were at the Saints no matter what.
Okay, all right, you could be right.
Which, of course, that's why we were rumored to be one of the Paris possibilities, is that could be a
I
game
think you're
where-
right, because I remember looking up the Vikings opponents before the end of the season, because we were talking about Paris and that they were the one. We've been talking about this for months now.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
But the second place schedule, third place schedule, fourth place schedule, there's got to be a division or 2 that's still variable, right? How does that work? We should know this. How do we not know this?
I mean, it's possible we knew in November because we knew we were playing that NFC South and we knew we weren't going to be first and we knew they were going to be last.
Yeah, but they announced like the opponents for the 26th season at one point, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And at Saints was one of them.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that.
Definitely something the Power Trip Morning Show should know.
We used to know. I'm telling you, I
used to
do.
know.
We would know. If Nordo was awake, he'll text us.
I'm sure
'cause
somebody-
he knows.
What
I feel
really
like it was
matters,
released
though-
in October. That's the article that I'm finding right here. Most of them are from January, but I see one from October 2025.
So what does it say about variables in terms of like the 2 or 3 teams that are impacted by what play schedule we play?
Doesn't say that.
No.
Who knows? We'll figure it out. What really matters, though, is this.
Tell you what I do know. It was on this date. In what year? That the music died. Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, Big Bopper, plane crash.
50s or 60s?
Feels like late 50s.
That's what I was...
I'll say
Or
59.
Maybe really
59,
early
I think.
60s, but
I
it feels
think
like late 50s.
59 is a good guess.
I'll just go right on the dot and say 60.
Yeah, I'll
I'm
say
gonna say 58.
61.
55.
It was 1959.
Oof.
Yeah.
Rising
Well
American
done,
rock
buddy.
stars Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and JP the Big Bopper Richardson, along with the pilot, who's forgotten, were killed when their chartered Beechcraft Bonanza crashed in Iowa a few minutes after takeoff from Mason City on a flight headed to Moorhead, Minnesota. Investigators blame the crash on bad weather and pilot error and the fact that it was 1959.
Yeah.
You've played that spot, right?
I have, yeah.
The crash site?
No.
No. Where their last show was.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Is it surf something?
Surf ballroom. Thank you. Yes, yeah. The winter dance party. After mechanical difficulties with the tour bus, Buddy Holly chartered a plane for his band to fly between stops on the winter dance party tour. However, Richardson, who had the flu, convinced Holly's band member Waylon Jennings to give up his seat. And Richie Valens won a coin toss for another seat on the plane. So Waylon Jennings, who was, I believe played bass for Buddy Holly, would have been on that plane, but instead lost a coin toss to Richie Valens, who died on the plane.
Wow.
What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss?
Well played, Corliss. Yeah. Well played.
Whoopsies.
Hey, can I do a sports story?
Boy.
You want me to answer that?
We'll see.
Oh, Boney, you're on my side.
And here with what he called a sports story is the fan sauce.
This is breaking news from Adam Schefter. Patriots owner Robert Kraft, like his former head coach Bill Belichick, was not selected for entry into this year's Pro Football Hall of Fame class. So neither he or Belichick will be in it. And it says one person is the reason Robert Kraft isn't going to be in, and it said LaBelle Neal didn't vote for Robert Kraft.
That's got to be super stressful, right? I know you just went through all the stress of Parcells not getting in, and now as Robert Kraft himself, he's got to be so pent up and stressed out. And if only there was a way for him to just, I don't know, relax and.
I got a massage last night.
Oh, you did? You went back. Valentine?
I did.
Did you bring your punch card?
Did you have to call my dad this time?
Did you pay with a check?
I did not. I did not.
Paid with a credit card last time.
I did not. But I will say this.
Split it between the cheek.
I did not. But I will say this. Great massage.
Credit card, Barney.
Number one. Number two, I love getting massages.
Mm-hmm.
I got to do it more often. But I got to tell you, Marnie, as a guy, there's two things you worry about.
Go on.
Erection. Right? And how bad does she hate her life right now having to touch this disgusting body? You know what I mean? I lay there the whole time feeling bad for her. The whole time.
But don't you think when you sign up to be a massage therapist, when you know your job is to touch other human beings, I think you know you're not going to touch, Brad Pitt every day, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's like if you're a proctologist.
Yeah.
What? I don't know how it's like being a proctologist.
You know what you're signing up for.
Okay.
You're dealing with fecal matter and butts. That's the deal.
Yeah, and bung teasers.
Sure.
She wasn't dealing with fecal matter?
No, not this one.
Oh, okay.
You're a proctologist.
Maybe she was.
No, she wasn't.
Hey, did she wash? Did she wash your area
No, this
like
place
the
was
last?
on the up and up.
Oh,
this place was on the up and up.
Wait, did you go in there thinking it may not be?
He was doing research.
I needed
Like when those ladies at the salon you went to dared you to go in there and you were over there before they finished their sentence.
You're on a list.
He was doing a what would you do without any cameras or anybody else watching.
That lady,
It would be a really funny episode of a sitcom is Hawk is actually genuinely trying to get a massage. And all the therapists just really want to be prostitutes and give him a happy ending. He's like, no, I just want a massage.
I got to remind me. I get a concept for a story I want to tell you. I think
Wait, do you know his massage? Do you know his massage story, Maxo?
I feel like I've heard it before, but I can't recall it.
MasterCard does.
Yeah, right.
The FBI does.
To ask him. Yep.
You ever when you're getting a massage, Marnes, you know what I'm talking about. When you're getting a massage, they do something and it hurts so bad you think you're going to die, but you don't want to say anything because you don't want to make them feel bad, and so they just keep wrenching on your foot, and you're like, "That I think I'm going to die momentarily." You ever had that happen?
No.
Do you get massages very often?
I do not.
Yeah.
I don't like to be futzed over.
Yeah.
I feel.
I've never had one.
I feel like a prince.
That was futz?
Zach likes to be futzed over.
You know you're the paying customer, right, Chris? If you don't like, you don't have to.
I don't like making people feel bad, Zach.
Yeah.
But this wasn't what happened last night. Last night was a great massage, but I did lay there thinking, oh, God, that's the worst part of my body she's touching right there. That's got to feel disgusting. I wonder if she quit last night.
Are there any dudes to give massages? That would probably solve both of your problems.
I'm sitting right here. What do you need?
She's asking for Tommy.
You.
I'm sorry.
Well, it could solve both of his problems or start new ones.
Yeah. Set Tommy down a path.
You're right. I'm laying there. I got a razor blade.
Yeah. You don't want to have that first problem.
All right, Marnie Gellner's here. We'll do the news in a second. Bonus has got to get out of here in 20 minutes because he's got to start taking the Cunanan Trail to Chicago and Pennsylvania and Florida. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Pair of handcuffs.
The Fan.